Hi and welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up a really simple letter in Word. But not only that, but I'm going to show you this technique because it's so easily customizable. I can move these address bars anywhere, I can change the margins really quickly, I can move the top bar around, and I can also add these graphics at the top and bottom as well. And I'm going to show you how to do all of that. Plus, I'm also going to teach you how to align it all so it looks perfect. So let's open a new document. So here's my normal letter A4 portrait. And the first thing I'm going to do is go to Insert, go along to Text Box, click on the drop down and select Draw Text Box. Just click and draw out a text box. It doesn't matter what size. If I deselect it, you can see now we've just got a box with a black borderline around the outside. So the first thing you need to do is just insert your text. So at the top left here, you can see my cursor's in the box. If it's not, you just double click. Click once, it will select the box. Click again and your cursor will be in the box. Then you can start to type. Let's say we just want to start here. And then just press the return key. I'm going to just add a lot of random text. So I'm just going to put in my random text elements. So that's the body of my letter. And then I can just press the return key and put the ending. And then of course my name at the bottom, just like this. Now, if I deselect, you can see we've still got this black borderline around the outside. So let's get rid of that. So select it, go to Shape Format, which is at the top here, and go to this icon over here, which is your outline, Shape Outline. Click on it and select No Outline. If I deselect it, you can now see that outline has gone. Now, the beauty with this is that I can stretch the sides out like this. So it enables me to get more or less text on the page. I can move it around. I can have it over to the left or the right. And I can also move the margins in and move this down to accommodate the text. So it's really, really flexible. So to make sure this is aligned to the center, just select it, go to Layout, go to Align, Align to Center. That will mean it's perfectly centered into your page. Then if you need to move it up and down, then simply just use the arrow keys on your keyboard rather than moving it with your mouse because it may adjust that center align. So now you've got that in place, the easiest thing to do to put in the address bars is to copy and paste this text box because we've taken off the outline. So select it. The easiest way to do this is to hold down your Alt or Option key on your keyboard, click and drag, and it will copy that text box. Deselect them both, then reselect the top one, select all of the text. So just put address line in at the top so that you know where the box is, and then we can just reduce the size of it, and then you can tell where that box is. Then you can put your address in. I'm just going to paste mine in. I'm sure you don't want to watch me type. And as you can see, I've aligned it all to the left. The way you do that is select the box, go to the Home tab, and go over to this icon here, which is aligned to left. Then I'm going to copy this box again. You can use the traditional technique if you want to, which is copy up here, make sure it's selected, and then deselect it, and then just click paste. And there you go, you've created another one. So I'm just going to leave that up there for the other text. I'm going to move this one down, move this one over here. For this address box, I'm going to align to the right. Now, of course, you don't have to have all these address boxes. Different countries do different things, different rules, etc. So I'm just showing you the technique, but you can adapt it to customize it yourself. So this one we can move over here, and this one we can put in our name box at the top. And I'll show you how to do that in a second. First of all, I'm going to show you how to align all of these up. So select this box here, hold down your Command or Control key and select the main text. And what we want is for these two to line up. So go to Shape Format, go to Align and select Align to Left. They're already lined up, so they haven't moved. But this one here, select this one, hold down your Command or Control key and select this box. then go up to align, and this time select align to right. And as you can see, it's now nicely lined it up with this box here. Now you can adjust it in line with here. So for example, if I want postcode to line up with address line 1, all I need to do now is to just use my arrow keys just to move that box up. And you can see we're pretty much in line there. So for this box, you can customize it with your own personal title. So for example, let's put Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or Mrs. and Mrs. Hampton. And then under here, you can perhaps put your telephone number, and then perhaps an email. And just to make it look a little bit more professional, we can select just the name at the top, go to the Home tab, and then use this increase font size tool up here. You can change the font. So let's change the font to this one here. And then we can make it bold. We can underline it. And we can just increase that size a little bit more. There we go. And then once again, we can line up all three. Shape format, align, align to left. Perfect. So now you have the main body of this in. You can always line this email up with this address line here. So I can just move that up one. We can select everything. We can then go up to this icon here that's group and select group. That's now grouped everything together. And what this will allow us to do is to go to align, align to center to make sure it's perfectly aligned. But then we can also move this down the page really easily, ensuring that everything moves at the same time rather than just moving each element up and down. So you can move that until you're happy, deselect it. Now you may want to keep it just like this and be very happy with it. But if you want to add a little bit of extra graphics, then all you need to do is go to Insert, Shapes, click on the square, and then just click and drag out a rectangle across your page. Up here, deselect it. Now you will find there's a tiny border line that runs around every shape that you insert into Word. So let's take that off and change the color. So select it, make sure you're on shape format, go to outline, deselect outline or select no outline, sorry. Then go to shape fill. You can select from any of these colors, but if you want to change the color, just go to more fill colors. You've got this little color wheel. This is a brighten and darken slider. You can move this little circle anywhere in your color wheel to select a color you like. And then you can see it appearing in this square here and simply click OK. I'm going to select cancel because I've got the color I want up here. If you deselect it and you're happy with that, then simply click on it, copy and paste it as we did before, drag it down to the bottom, and then just move it to where you want it to go. Perfect. So it's a really simple way to make a really simple letter. The only disadvantage to doing it this way is, of course, you can't carry it over to the next page if you want to make a couple of pages. You'll have to copy and paste a text box to the next page to continue your letter. So I hope that's helped you today. If it has, please like and subscribe and have a great day.